I agree with Sturgy. Whatever Sturgy says, that man knows his thing. So yeah, if Sturgy said 10 wins, I go with 10 wins. If he says 5, then we'll go with 8.
Auch wenn das Leben nicht immer einfach ist. Egal was kommt, du schaffst das. Du bist nicht allein. Du bist wunderbar, so wie du bist. Und wir lieben dich, so wie du bist. Im Team spielst du wieder ganz vorne mit. Auch im Job bestimmst du deinen Weg. Wir sind alle für dich da. Du kannst selbstbestimmt leben. Wir helfen dir dabei, jeden Tag neu zu erobern, so wie du bist.
Good to be back after Christmas break, we chatted a little bit last week before the Frankfurt game, just about the first half of the season, just to kind of check where we were and see how we were feeling. We've couple of games, we ended 3-5, so that first half, we think there's a couple of games we could have won out of those. Larndale game, close to third quarter, middle of the way through the third quarter, and then got a little tired with our decision making, so that was a pleasing game for us. Till the end, there was Wiesbaden game, we performed pretty good, apart from a crazy third quarter. So we're kind of there or thereabouts, and then the 3 wins that we got were 3 good wins as well. But it was just how we can perform better at a higher level for longer periods in the game, rather than just do it for 3 quarters or 25 minutes or 30 minutes. There was a little bit of focus missing, concentration, but also decision makings, offense and defense. We were still a couple of losses, Frankfurt and Münsterland at the start of the season. We were still trying to find our feet together with 3 new players in the team. So there was a little bit of element of both really in this. Yeah, Frankfurt game was a pleasing game from half-time onwards, probably from my point of view. We lost by 13 first game of the season to them, so to win by 12 this time is a 25-point turnaround was quite a nice result in the end. But the first half, our defensive decision making wasn't good, and we made sure we knew about this at half-time with everybody. Second half, as we built up through the third quarter and fourth quarter, our defensive intensity and decision making got a lot better. So that was pleasing. Now we could adjust, bar the first half. We adjusted at half time and really put them under pressure. They scored 9 points in the third and 8 in the fourth. So it was good. We were down by 7 at half time as well. So a 19-point turnaround in the second half was nice to see, and I think that's what we need to do more of. We were focused through the full game. Just decision making in that first half let us down a little bit. Yeah, obviously you have to focus on players like that that can score and take the game away. He took the game from us in the first game of the season, and we focused on him as well. So that was where we didn't do too well in the first game of the season. But this time we focused on him again, and we did a far better job. We pressured him a lot better. But then they passed the ball well, and they have other threats on the floor. And in the first half, we didn't do well recognising those other threats, the second, third threats, and they did well for them in that first half. So yeah, that's what we put right in the second half. We just recognised the threats better. Still kept Nico down and stopped the second and third threats. I think it's bound to happen. There's bound to be a surprise. I can't see any other result. No, they obviously quality team, quality players, so we know what the game's going to be about. But again, we kind of know what they're like, but we've got to focus on ourselves, and we've got to think about the things that we can do. If we can take that defensive intensity into the Larndale game, they had a good result against Thuringia as well when they played them, so top of the table at the moment. They had a few new players, so they've had half the season now to get used to their rotations and lineups. So I expect an even more difficult game than we had in the first half, which we did a pretty good job. We caused them problems at different times, and it wasn't till the end of the third when we dropped off a little bit. So this time we got to try and do the same sort of thing. Yeah, EuroLeague postponed was the news, so they're hoping to do it a little bit later or in a different format. So we like EuroLeague. It gives a little bit of change of scenery from the league. Different teams to play, different challenges that we'll face. Last season when we had this, we came back and we performed really well after EuroLeague. So we like EuroLeague. We're a little bit disappointed it's not playing in February, but yeah, if they can postpone it, they can do it again a little bit later. Then that would be good for us, yeah. I agree with Sturgy. Whatever Sturgy says, that man knows his thing. So yeah, if Sturgy said 10 wins, I go with 10 wins. If he says 5, then we'll go with 8. That 5 isn't enough. Now we want to do better than we did in the first half scene. Like I said at the start, there's a couple of games then we feel we could have won. A couple of games we could have done a little better with, along with the good wins that we also had. So if we can just see a general improvement over everything, I think that would lead to a couple of different results already. We beat Frankfurt now in this second half of the season, so that's one goal, I guess. That's one game that we took that we didn't in the first half. So yeah, we just got to keep building and see where we finish.